Hey guys, welcome back to Night Owl Resin Art. It's Heather. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I apologize to everybody. I haven't been feeling well. I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, so I've been having a flare-up and just been having problems with my knees. And I have a torn meniscus as well that I'm waiting to hear back from the surgeon if I'm going to end up needing to have surgery for. So it's kind of been all over the place lately. So I apologize that I've been gone for a while, but we're here today, and today we're going to make one of these. I'm sure everybody's seen these before. You know, they're the pencil holders, utility holders, whatever you are for your crafts or whatever you want to put in them. I already have I want to get to it because I'm going to start getting warm in here with the resin. I have my usual go-to resin. That's Hayclear resin, and I have approximately 12 ounces of Hayclear resin mixed up, which I know will probably be a little too much. I think it takes 10 for this mold, if I remember correctly, since the last time I made it, but I decided to just go ahead like it was starting to get warm. So I just poured a little bit in each cup of what I'm going to use, and then we'll go ahead and mix it up. Then we'll go ahead and pour it. So I'll let you know what they are. So I have 5 colors and then 5 glitters, and the glitters are essentially colors that I made up myself. I took chunkies and fine glitters and of the same colors, and I put it together. And then the colors that we're going to use today are this luster blue, they're all from the Chantiki collection, purple rose, pink, silver white, which I also mixed with it, space silver, and then phthalo green. So those are our colors. And then I have the glitters to match those colors. Like I said, they're glitters that I made from just things that I've already had, like, some chunkies, some like mid, I guess grain, I don't know what you would say it, mid-size glitter. And then I have some of the fine mixed up. So, okay. Let's get this all together. And I really don't have that big of a plan on what I'm going to do. I just figured I would like kind of go with it, right? And then we'll just go from there. Like, I'm not even sure that it's gonna even stay the way I was wanting it to, because the glitter probably is all gonna sink to the bottom, so I probably should have put a little drop of glue, maybe I will, in each one of those glitters, because I think they're just gonna drop to the bottom if I don't, and I won't see them anywhere else in there. And pencil holder, I was hoping hopefully I get some down the side of it at least, but like I said, it's starting to get warm, so I gotta put a move on it. I left it like in the cup too long. I should have put the colors and everything in the cups before I mixed up the resin, so that it wasn't sitting, and I should have took it out of that one big cup, because it obviously gets warmer because it's deeper. The things I should have did. Should have, could have, would have, but I didn't, so here we are. So I don't really know if I want to take the time to add the glue when I'm already warm, but the last thing I want to do is end up with a flash cure. That would be a problem. And I think that because the resin is starting to get warm, the glitter is the glitters are naturally getting thicker. So I don't think they would move the same they would if they would just, mix. The viscosity is thicker now on the with the glitters in it. So I know I've seen before that you don't actually need to use the glue in the resin at all. It's not made to be, obviously it's not made for that. And that if you just wait till your your resin gets hotter and gets a little thicker, when the viscosity is a little thicker, you actually don't need the glue. So I guess that would be a test, right? That's what we'll do. See? Yeah, because this is already thick in some places. Probably could use some more resin in some of these cups too, but I don't have any more, so I tried to break it up in as many of these as I could. So I should have made extra. It's like one of those things, right? I either make too much or not enough each time. And I know I'm going to have extra. I'm going to probably have an extra 2 ounces, but I feel like I should have made some extra clear, because some of this glitter could probably use a little bit more resin in it. Help it flow a little bit, because remember, it's got to get down there. And I kind of want to put some glitters, well, I do want to put glitters on the down first, because I do want it to go around the rim, you know, at the bottom, so that will be the top. I definitely do want to try to get that glitter. I think, like I said, I think it's going to sink anyways, but for what it's worth, we're going to try to get it down there, right? So here's our mold. I'm pretty sure this holds 10 ounces. I'm going to go ahead and spray it 99% alcohol just to help it, you know, with any surface bubbles that we might get. And let's go ahead and let's just start doing it, right? And like, I don't have really a plan. I thought I did, but you know, now that it's getting hot, I really don't have a plan. So we're just going to go with it, right? We're just going to kind of go with the flow. And we're going to see how it goes. That's like, you know, type of thing. I like this color of this resin. I mean, this glitter. It's like one of my favorite ones I mixed up. Okay, and we have this like blue. It's pretty blue that I mixed up. It's also getting super thick. Yeah, see, it's almost like I put glue in it anyway. So, you know, there we go. So I guess what I've seen might be true about just letting it thicken up, and like it doesn't, it's like made to naturally not need glue, but to be able to still suspend resin without glue. So I guess it's a test, guys. We are having a test today. I hope you guys are all ready for this exam. This might come out terrible, you know, it might all mix together at the bottom, or it might, you know, I might start to have a flash cure before that if I don't get a move on. So, you know, I should have done things a little differently. Next time I will. I think that obviously the glitters are going to drop down some more when I pour the regular mica in it. It will help to push these that are like just sitting up here, so that they're not going to just be sitting at the bottom, you know, like that. They'll be down. And we have a silver, a pretty silver. This one's not as bad. I think I must have had more resin in this one, maybe. This one's moving more. I love these colors. Those colors are just beautiful. These are probably some of my favorite glitter colors, and I love that, like, the look of the all the different types of sizes of the glitters mixed together, you know, all in one. You know, sometimes you can buy mixes like that, but I like to just sometimes just make my own mix. Like, I think it comes out better sometimes. I mean, sometimes I find some really beautiful mixes, and of course. Okay, let's see. Let's pour this. Let's go next with some phthalo green. Right? I'm kind of just gonna go, however, kind of like with you know, Mr. Glitz's marbling technique, the glitz effect. So we're just gonna go with that today and see how it goes, right? We're gonna do glitter and glitz instead of glitz and glitter. That's what we're gonna do today. Glitter and glitz. And we're gonna see how it comes out. So thank you, Mr. Glitz, for your technique. Give credit where credit is due. I hope everybody's been well. I got a lot of videos I need to get caught up on. Kind of been missing everything. I know I've been missing coasting through the week a lot. And I missed a few display of trays like I normally do. So I'm definitely behind on some collabs that I should be back to normal with next time. I hope. Ooh, knock that over. And man, let me tell you, if none of you guys have ever had a meniscus tear, let's hope you don't, because, oh man, is it painful. It is like just awful. And I've had the tear's been there for a while, but at one point it was like, oh, they thought maybe it would get better with physical therapy and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, the longer it's been, I think the worse it's gotten. And definitely, actually, no, I know the worse it's gotten, because I just was at like my corner store a few days ago, and like it's only about 15 minutes away, And on the way there, I felt it was okay, right? But by the time I was coming back, I was in so much pain that it took me almost 45 minutes to walk back home from a 15-minute walk. So I was in like extreme, every step I took was like true agony, like absolute agony. And yeah, I'm not going to be doing that again anytime soon. See, we're almost full here. I want to see if we can drop some more of these glitters down. I'm glad those glitters would be pushed, but we'll find out if any are suspended. It looks like some are, you know, like I think I got almost all of them in there already too, but we shall see. I love this. This one is like my favorite. Just like I love that phthalo green. What's you guys' favorite color? Not just glitter, but favorite color in general. Drop it in the comments so I can see what everybody's favorite colors are. And drop where you're watching from so I can see, you know, where we're viewing from. That's even if this shows up in the algorithm and even one person sees it. You know, like when you've been gone for a while and my channel's already tiny, brand new, that, you know, I don't even know if it'll be seen at all, but that's okay. I know I did it, so. But if you do see the video, it does make it out there. Please like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, join the Night Owl family, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I post, which will be very soon. I promise that. I have some stuff I've been looking forward to making that now you know, things are a little bit more settled. And I don't have like back-to-back appointments right now, so it won't be like I'm up and running around on it. And I can, when I'm home, it's not so bad. I notice like if it's when I like step on curbs or, you know, I have to like walk for more than 5 minutes and it's like outside on the like the cement, just on the cement, you know, or pavement, whatever. It feels way worse than if I'm just like walking on a floor, a normal floor. So I don't know if that even makes sense, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, you do. I think you do. So like being home doesn't feel like it's bad walking. I mean, some days it does, right? And it depends on the temperature. Obviously days that are super cold or just cold in general or rainy, it's bad days for me. And it sucks because I really like the rain. The rain's like my favorite to like just, you know, listen to and create. You know, my desk is by the window and I just keep the window open and listen to the rain. Like I just love it, but you know, it's the worst time for my knee. Like it really kills my knee badly. So I always have to try to put something warm on my knee or sleep with something like a heating pad or an electric blanket just on my knee, because when it gets cold during the night, yeah, I have problems. And like if my knee lays on top of the other knee, I wake up like instantly in pain and then I can't go back to sleep. So it has been a true struggle. So my sleeping has been off. Everything has just been thrown off. And like with the arthritis too, at the same time, it's just been like, are you kidding me? Like I can't like, can I just like get one problem to deal with at a time? Especially when they're both like, you know, related to my joints and my knees, and you know how that goes. It is what it is. I'm stop complaining now. Sorry guys, you don't want to hear me complain. All right, like I know this kind of looks a mess right now, right? Looks like maybe some of these muddied up, but I think that you never know what you get, right? Until we do it, until we unmold it, right? So to me, it looks like some of the resin did suspend on the sides. So I'm happy about that. And then we will have seen that you don't necessarily need glue, right? That's something that we will have learned from this. If you just let the glitter warm up some, you know, thicken up some, is more what I'm saying, on its own, then it still will be suspended. And I forget where I saw that, but I did see that on the channel a while ago, actually. But I never actually waited long enough to see if that's true, but I believe it to probably, well, I know, I can see it is now, so. Because I can tell on the sides that some of it is still suspended, unless it just like, while it's curing, it drops dramatically or something. Okay, this is super full. I can stop now. I'll find something else to fill this with. I'm just trying to use it up while before it gets too thick. Okay guys, I will let you go here. I'll find something to put the extra in, what I can scrape out of it anyways. And when this is cured, I will bring you back, and then we'll demold it together. Or at least I will try to demold it with you. You know, this is hard to get out, so I'm gonna do my best to demold it on camera. All right, thanks guys. Hey guys, so we're back. It's finally cured. And I started to get it, you know, to come out so it wouldn't be so difficult on camera. So why don't we just go ahead and do that. Still a little tough, but we're getting there. Sorry, I know I'm probably out of the frame a little bit, but there we go. One more. Ah, here we go. Whew. This mold can be tough sometimes. You just flip it the right way. So be ready for next time. All right. Oh, I like the way it came out. Very cute. Very pretty. And I like that you can still see the mica by itself and the glitters. The glitters did say suspended. Like, that's why I didn't mix all the micas and the glitters just together, you know, by color, because I wanted to see both, you know, like mica and glitter. It did drop all the way around the bottom like I wanted around the ring when we first put that in. I could have put some different color. Like, I can see here the different colors, but here it's mostly all the same, but I can see the different colors in it. But it's very pretty. I like the way it came out. I'm happy with that. But what do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please hit that like. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post a video, which again will be soon, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.